Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome back to Diablo 2. Today we are going after the Ancients. I'm going to be doing more of my just run-through method. I will probably stop if there's like a huge cluster of enemies like right here, where I might actually have some trouble coming back through in case I like accidentally die at some point. I do want to actually have a clear path, but it's not going to be like urgent because chances of me dying right now are pretty slim unless I run across something very unique. Golzar is not looking too good right now. There he goes. He's being targeted, which kind of sucks just a little bit, but he should be able to kill these guys off relatively quickly and start getting his own life back. Generally, I'm only going to be worried whenever he starts hitting yellow, and then I need to just drop a healing potion on him. I didn't this time, but that's because I was confident in his ability to survive. Our wolves, however, are dying horribly. There we go. Let's get them back together so they'll actually, fight. I don't know what was killing them. We do need to get some more points into our wolves, though, just get them a little bit stronger. We also want to get some points into our bear. Chances of us actually getting enough points for it to be significant, pretty slim. So don't count on them being level 20 by the time we get done. Let's see. I think I want to go this way first. Why? Because why not? We just need to find the stairs up. I'm not going to bother trying to find the waypoint in here. If we stumble across it, good. If not, tough crap. It's just one of those things that it's not really important to me, considering I'm going for just completing the game and the quests. I'm not necessarily going for the whole whatchamacallit, get all the waypoints and everything like that. If we were doing a 100% run, yeah, I'd go for them, but I think this is going to be up. Yep, there's Frozen Tundra. This one we might want to find the waypoint for. If not this way, we would need to find the Ancient's Way one. So I think I want to run to the right here. If we run across the wall, I'm going to immediately turn left. If not, we are actually running down the middle of this area. So that's still not a bad thing. I would rather run down one of the sides, and it looks like we've got the northern side here. So I'm going to come after this barricaded door. Hopefully our mercenary will join us up here and start beating down the door as well. That, or at least keeping guys off of our butts while we do it ourselves with this tiny little sword. We're basically prying the bolts out of it with our sword to get on through. So yay. It looks like it is going to be a right-oriented one, so we'll just keep on going straight and hopefully come across the downward thing into the Ancient's Way relatively quickly. Sticking near the wall probably would have been advantageous because that limits the amount of doors you're going to punch through, but I think we're still going to be lucky enough that we can get through with just punching through one door at each major stop point. Hey, there's the waypoint just right on our path. Yoink, and we are almost out of stamina as well. Just as we get across this area, we've got another one of those portals. The Infernal Pit is the other one that a lot of people like to run. I personally didn't run it a whole lot, but it's not a bad one, because you can actually get some decent stuff from it. Abaddon's not a bad one either. It gets similar drops to what you'd get from running the two bosses right there in that same area. Shank and I'm forgetting the name of the little dude. That's kind of a shame. He's just not that important to me. We do have 3 normal topazes, so we're going to make a flawless topaz. I'm kind of curious what's the difference between flawless and perfect in terms of what they're trying to define here. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. Can you guys please kill off these Moon Lords so I don't have to? Thank you. Now, our spirit's probably going to get his ass whooped down there, but that's okay. We could be dumping more points into the Heart of the Wolverine. In fact, if I do a skill reset, I'll probably dump the points from Poison Creeper into that, just because it makes sense, and we wouldn't have enough leeway to actually put it into Grizzly. So, yay. We could max out the dire wolves, though. And duck on past these guys. They're slow enough that I don't have to worry about it. These death maulers, however, are not. So let's go ahead and duck through here. Boom. While they're focused on the wolves. And I do want to find the waypoint in here, and then we'll just go straight towards the way up. We've made this through in like about 4 minutes. This is more like what you'll see if I do speed runs, is you'll see me running past a lot of things just because it doesn't make sense to actually fight them. Unless you're doing something very specific. There are player 8 speedruns. I'm not going to probably be looking at doing those unless I do it with the Javazon, just to see what time I can get on it. And that's a dead end. So we need to duck past them while they're distracted by all kinds of other get-outs. So let's go ahead and drop wolves in there to distract them from our mercenary just while we run past. And this is going to be another dead end. Yep, it's a dead end. Great. Lovely. Beautiful. Exquisite. Duck past all you guys. Yuck. We are almost out of stamina, so we do need to find a place to rest ever so slightly. This looks like as good of a hallway as any, because we're going to get whacked a little bit, but not a lot. We don't have a ton of things right on top of us. Let's go ahead and get out some more minions just to distract a little bit, and we will take out these two guys while we wait for our stamina to recover and our mana to recover. So that's going to give us a little bit more experience. We'll probably be up at like 37 before we get to the Ancients, if I had to guess, just with our little like pauses and stuff like that. If one of these drops a healing potion, I'll use it. If not, I'll just rely on prayer to bring me back up. A hope and a prayer? Yeah, just prayer. Identify you. Poison resist, still not better than what we have. We're fighting rather crappy jewelry, so where are you fighting at? Oh, you're out of range of active enemies. So we're having our wolves do all the work right here because our mercenary has not quite caught up to us yet. Come on, kill the Frozen Scourge. He won't die off screen because the enemies over this far out are not actually active right now, even though he's fidgeting around over there. There's the area at Summit. That's kind of what we wanted to do. And let's go ahead and let our life restore from that prayer. Let's see. I'll keep that to sell. Let's look around. Okay. I don't think we really need to worry too much about most of the enemies in here. We have plenty of life that we can actually, you know, just tank most of it. And watch this be the waypoint just like right next to it, but around a corner. It is not. Okay. So we can kind of just duck out of here. Let our mercenary and all of them handle all this crap. Because they're going to be slightly focused on me. I mean, we're the first target that they see, so they are going to be in pursue mode. So, yay. Enemy AI is something that I don't really study a whole lot of as far as like strategies and stuff like that. Only time I'll pay attention to it is if it's like essential to beating that particular enemy. Most of the enemies in here, they'll miss you if you're out of their range, so yay. Is this going to be the waypoint? If this is the waypoint, I will be so happy. We need to go up, and I think it's going to be up here. I think if we duck around these guys, we should be able to find it. Nope. That is not the waypoint just yet. This is. There we go. I was getting a little too hopeful, a little too early. Probably should have used a portal, but I did not. So we're going to have to run back there, but that shouldn't be too hard. I mean, we got that in 7 minutes. That's pretty good time in my book, at least. So 7 minutes to get to Ancient's Way, and I think we want to drop it down to players 1 once we get to that little entrance there, and we should be able to beat him without dying. I still am going to use a safety portal, simply because better safe than sorry. Let's go ahead and drop this in there. We'll take these and throw them in here as well, just so we have things that we can upgrade, and we'll actually keep that. And we'll keep, yeah, we'll keep those. We'll just keep some gems in there. That way we can use them on gem shrines. There you go. Absolutely beautiful. Our inventory is a complete mess, as expected, because I'm not the most organized individual there is in the world. 400,000 gold. Well, we could gamble it away. Not gonna, but we could. There's nothing for me to really gamble on with this character. I'll save it for repairs and possibly paying for equipment for whenever we do the switch over. Not going to open that evil urn because there's way too many enemies right here. And since I ran through on that opposite side, I'm running through on this side because most of the enemies are going to be pulled to the opposing side. So I don't have to worry about as many of them blocking me off. That's the main reason for that particular choice. We're going to lose most of our summons in this particular run, because we are really just sprinting and they can't keep up with their teleports, so they just die off. As you notice, the wolf died off. The mercenary doesn't do the same, and I actually ran down the wrong turn right there. Albuquerque is the other direction. So let's dart past you frozen little bastards and get down here. There we go. Perfect. So now we can summon up everything, get ourselves a nice portal up. Doom and portal up there. And how are we looking on supplies? I actually should restock just a little bit. Trade. I'll get one of you and a few of you little buggers. Good job. Put us back down below 400,000, but I don't care that much. And portal back up. There we go. And players 1, because we don't want this to take for frickin' ever. Area at Summit. Let's see what you guys got. The spirits of the Nephilim. Yay, kill them. Just kill them all for me. Is he going to target me or is he going to target them? There we go. Not really doing optimal damage to him. And I think our mercenary might be in a little bit of trouble there. We can keep these summons up on top of him, though, and it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Which one are you focusing on? You're focusing on Korlik, and he's just not taking any damage, is he? No, he's really not. This Talik is taking damage, oddly enough. More damage than Korlik, and he's just getting jabbed as he goes through there with the mercenary's jab. So Korlik's going to be the first one down, and then we're probably going to go after either... I think we might end up going after Madoc. I'm not sure if Talik's going to stand still long enough for us to actually focus him down, as well as we're focusing down Korlik right now. There you go. Korlik is almost there. Bang. Please. Come on. There you go. Now, Talik is the whirlwindy guy. He's a little bit of a pain in the butt, but he shouldn't be the worst thing ever. Let's go ahead and get some Ravens up and just start picking them apart. I think this one might actually be easier for the all-Raven build than possibly Diablo, but we shall see. And here comes Madoc. Madoc is generally a lot squishier than the other ones, so if you're just focusing him down as a solo character, you might want to focus him down first. And we got a level up from that, so lovely point in Vitality, please. Thank you. And a lovely point in, let's see, let's get another Direwolf point. Let's just get these guys up, like huge. Let's make them big, make them huge. And that is the Ancients down in under, well, not under 10 minutes, right about 10 minutes. So we probably could get to at least Baal's chamber, maybe find the waypoint, and then call that an episode, and then face Baal and do the cow level next time. Seems like a plan to me. I do want to fight a little bit down here, because this is good experience. Oh, we have it on Players 1 still. Yeah, we'll just leave it on Players 1. We'll let them chew their way through. We'll show the true power of this in a normal game. Because, honestly, if you're playing through by yourself and you just have it on Players 1, this is more like what you're going to be seeing with this particular build. Just totally decimating things with just wolves and everything everywhere. And these guys are not doing much damage to us. They're barely poking us. Yeah, and the wolves themselves, yeah, they're two-shotting the Vile Witches. So, which is a very, very lovely... We didn't even have to use a healing potion up there on the Ancients. That's slightly disappointing. As far as Players 8 run-throughs where I do even the bosses on Players 8, that's for very specific characters. I'm not going to do that with all the characters because not all of them are actually feasible for that. Barbarian's probably one of the worst whenever it comes to that because, yeah, he just doesn't have the innate ability to fight without external assistance or of being very, very gear-reliant. He's just not that strong, basically. And there's the way down to level 2. We are killing stuff as we go by. We're just not seeing the experience go up because, well, it's Players 1. They're worth far, far less. So, yummy. We might actually be able to beat Baal this time. This might be the final episode. I don't know. It depends on if we can find the waypoint or not. I definitely want to find the waypoint here because I will be rerunning this area for gear. So that's kind of important to me. That's going to be a dead end over there. So let's go ahead and duck down this way. This is hopefully going to be the waypoint. Sheer amount of enemies there leads me to believe it is. Yeah, there we go. Ancient's Way, Worldstone Keep level 2. And we're just killing all the things. Nothing too beautiful coming from them. If we do get drops, they do have a decent chance of being magical, at least, so we might be able to find some better gear while we're going through here, but if I do it on Players 8 and actually find some uniques or something like that, it might make Nightmare a little bit easier. I am keeping these single-player characters for the purpose of possibly running through them in Nightmare and stuff like that, so this may not be the last you see of this character, and just because you saw me finish the game with a previous character doesn't mean it's the last you're going to see of them either. So, like the Necromancers and stuff like that, yeah, they can come back. I still have them on file. I actually have backups of them currently. I might have to get rid of some of those backups later, just to make room for stuff, but that's just what it is. But that's because I actually have a fairly big project in the works that's going to take me about a year to do. So, yeah, them's going to be some big backups. Oh, yeah. 300 to 400 hours of footage probably in just the first year, and then yeah, if not more. I might actually double up the experiment. but we shall see. For those of you that are wondering about the experiment, you can check it out over on the Patreon, but yeah, I'm not going to be announcing too many of the specific things on this particular channel because it's not even specifically for this channel, so... There's down to level 3. Let's go ahead and duck down. Boop. Level 3. We've got one more floor to run through, and then it's on to Baal. I don't know if we can... I don't know if we can beat him in 4 minutes. I think we might just get to him and then do him next time. Because, yeah, we're getting a little bit short on time. I don't like these guys. Do we have anything we need to summon? Yes, we need to summon those guys. There you go. Kill off the Death Lords. I don't think they can be cursed, so I don't think they can be blinded, but a lot of these other things can be. So let's just keep moving. I'm not going to worry about the teleporty guys, because even with just players 1, I still don't like the teleporty guys. They're irritating little sods. Nothing over here, so let's just run past them. And they don't even do much damage. Ooh, right at the stairs. Lovely. Let's go down. Why did you yelp? Why? Yip! You little bastard. You thought I was being attacked. There you go. Kill the Death Lord. Death Lord. I think we will hit 38. Just a hunch. If not, we will be relatively close, and I'll probably get that in the cow level. But let's kill off all these little buggers, and yeah. I think after we clear this room and back off for the summonings, we'll start doing the summonings next time. So if you guys enjoyed this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time on Diablo 2, where we'll be facing off against the Baal. Peace out.